Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. We are going to discuss about Social Studies Chapter 7, The Land of Dense Forest. So let's begin. Look at the following pictures. Answer the questions. So there are some pictures and two questions. Which of these forests is called the tropical rainforest? The answer is the middle image with tall green trees and thick vegetation. Next question is, how is a tropical rainforest different from other forests? The answer is, it remains hot and humid throughout the year and receives heavy rainfall. The trees are evergreen and dense. As we studied in the earlier chapters, the equator divides the earth into two halves. This division is very important for understanding the changes in climatic conditions, vegetation, marine life, wildlife, and human inhabitation in various parts of the earth. The region from 10° north to 10° south of the equator is called the equatorial region. This region receives maximum sunlight due to its position. So there is a picture of world map. As you can see in the legend, the map shows area covered by hot deserts, cold deserts, and forests. You will read in detail about these in the next two chapters. So the legend is cold desert, hot desert, dense forest, ice cap, other areas. Next is climate. This region remains very hot and humid throughout the year. The evaporation in rivers, lakes, and other water bodies is very high in this area. This increases humidity considerably, helping in the formation of clouds very quickly. Every day within few hours of sunlight, the humidity in the equatorial region increases to such an extent that it reaches the saturation point. This causes precipitation daily. The climate in this region remains almost the same round the year. This means that the equatorial region does not experience different seasons. Continents and countries that fall in the equatorial region are listed below. So there are some continents and countries. In South America, the countries that fall in the equatorial region are Ecuador, Colombia, Brazil, etc. In Africa, countries that fall in the equatorial region are Liberia, Ivory Coast, Ghana, Nigeria, Guinea, the Democratic Republic of Congo, etc. In Asia, the countries that fall in the equatorial region are Malaysia, Indonesia, and southern parts of India, etc. And lastly, Australia. Next is vegetation. This region receives optimum sunlight and has daily precipitation. That is why approximately 50% of the world's plants are in this area, even though this region occupies only 6% of the total land area of the earth. The trees in these forests bear fruits and shed leaves, but at different times of the year. Due to this, autumn never comes in these forests. These forests are therefore also called evergreen forests. The trees in these forests grow in several layers, and the taller trees spread their branches forming a canopy at the top. This prevents sunlight from passing through. The floor of the forest is covered with shrubs, smaller trees, creepers, etc. Various types of ferns are also found in abundance in the evergreen forests. Some commonly found trees of the forest are lianas, kapuk, bamboos, coconut, ferns, philodendrons, bromeliads, etc. So there is a spot check also. Write yes or no. So first question is, the equatorial region receives no sunlight. The answer is no, because equatorial region receives sunlight. So next question is, the equatorial region is very hot and humid. Answer is yes. So next question is, the equatorial region experiences no seasons. Answer is yes. The next question is, the equatorial regions has no evergreen forests. Answer is no, because equatorial region has evergreen forests. Wildlife. The lush green evergreen forests are home to a variety of wild animals, especially the tree-dwelling animals like monkeys, chimpanzees, gorillas, squirrels, flying foxes, etc. The aquatic life also thrives in the form of crocodiles, alligators, snakes, turtles, fish, and others. So there is a picture of exotic wildlife. Birds and insects of a great variety are also found in the evergreen forests. Next is human life. The region is thinly populated due to the climatic conditions. Only a few nomadic tribes like the Pygmies of Zaire, Semangs of Malaysia, and Kubus of Sumatra live in these forests. They are dependent on food gathering, hunting, and shifting agriculture. They clear parts of forests and do cultivation there for a few harvesting seasons. After the land loses fertility, they move to newer regions and follow the same process. Malaria is the deadliest disease of this region. So there is a fast fact also. More than 2000 different species of butterflies are found in the rainforests of South America. Word bank. Vegetation. The meaning of a vegetation is natural growth of plants in a region. Humid. The meaning of humid is high level of water vapor in the atmosphere. Precipitation. The meaning of precipitation is rainfall. Shifting agriculture. The meaning of shifting agriculture is a type of farming in which people abandon the old area and move to a newer area after a few years of cultivation. In a nutshell, the equatorial region is situated 10° north to 10° south of the equator. The evergreen forests are very dense and are filled with a variety of wildlife. The climate is very hot and humid in this region. Human population is sparse in these forests. Only a few nomadic tribes live in this forest. Exercise. So first question is, match the following. First question is, the Pygmies tribe live in. The answer is Zaire. Next question is, the equatorial climate is hot and. The answer is humid. Next question is, the Kubus lives in. The answer is Sumatra. So next question is the part of India that lies in the equatorial region. The answer is southern. The next question is the evergreen forests are. The answer is dense. The next question is B. Tick the correct answers. So first question is the equatorial region is also known as the answer is land of dense forest. So second question is which type of agriculture is practiced in the equatorial region? The answer is shifting agriculture. So third question is which disease is the biggest killer in the equatorial region? The answer is malaria. So fourth question is the equatorial region lies between. The answer is 10 degree north to 10 degree south. So fifth question is the equatorial region receives a dash rainfall. The answer is heavy. The next question is C. Fill in the blanks. So first question is the equatorial region is very dash. The answer is hot and humid. So second question is only a few dash inhabit the equatorial region. The answer is tribes. So third question is the climate in the equatorial region remains dash all around the year. So answer is almost the same. So fourth question is the dash season never comes in the equatorial forest. The answer is autumn. So fifth question is the two South American countries falling in the equatorial region are dash and dash. The answer is Ecuador and Colombia. Next question is D. Answer the following questions in short. So first question is what are the regions for high humidity in the equatorial region? So answer is the equatorial region experiences high humidity due to high temperatures causing rapid evaporation and the frequent occurrence of convectional rainfall which releases moisture into the atmosphere. So second question is what kind of agriculture is practiced in the equatorial forests and why? Answer is shifting agriculture is practiced in the equatorial forests. This is because the soil in these regions quickly loses its fertility after a few harvests, necessitating the clearing of new areas for cultivation. So third question is what are the main tribes that live in the evergreen forests? The answer is the main tribes that live in evergreen forests are pygmies of Zaire, Semangs of Malaysia, and Kubus of Sumatra. So fourth question is what kind of plant life is found in the evergreen forest? Answer is the trees in evergreen forests grow in several layers and the taller trees spread their branches forming a canopy at the top. This prevents sunlight from passing through. The floor of the forest is covered with shrubs, smaller trees, creepers, etc. So fifth question is which animals thrive in the evergreen forest and why? Answer is the evergreen forests are home to a variety of wild animals, especially the tree-dwelling animals like monkeys, chimpanzees, gorillas, squirrels, flying foxes, etc. The aquatic life also thrives in the form of crocodiles, alligators, snakes, turtles, fish, and others. Next is E. Answer the following questions in detail. So first question is the evergreen forests are called seasonless forests. Why? Answer is evergreen forests are called seasonless forests because the trees in these forests bear fruits and shed leaves but at different times of the year. Due to this, autumn never comes in these forests. The term seasonless refers to the fact that these forests maintain a green appearance year around due to the continuous shedding and replacement of leaves by the trees. So second question is, explain the climatic condition in the evergreen forest. Answer is, evergreen forest, also known as rainforests, generally experience warm and humid climate with high annual rainfall and temperature. They are characterized by consistent warmth and moisture, supporting dense, multi-layered vegetation and a rich biodiversity. So third question is, describe the plant life in the evergreen forests. The answer is, evergreen forests characterized by trees that retain their leaves throughout the year exhibit diverse plant life. The trees in these forests grow in several layers, and the taller trees spread their branches, forming a canopy at the top. This prevents sunlight from passing through. The floor of the forest is covered with shrubs, smaller trees, creepers, etc. Various types of ferns are also found in abundance in the evergreen forests. So fourth question is, how does the equator contribute to the climatic condition of the evergreen forests? So answer is, the equator significantly contributes to the climatic conditions of evergreen forest because these regions receive direct and intense sunlight throughout the year. This consistent solar radiation leads to high temperatures, which in turn causes high rates of evaporation and convectional rainfall, creating the hot and humid conditions characteristics of evergreen forest. So fifth question is, describe the lifestyle of tribes living in the evergreen forests. So answer is, tribes living in evergreen forests often have lifestyles closely adapted to their environment. They are dependent on food gathering, hunting, and shifting agriculture. They clear parts of forest and do cultivation there for a few harvesting seasons. After the land loses fertility, they move to newer regions and follow the same process. So next is F. Think and answer. Which tree has the medicinal properties to cure malaria? The answer is cinchona tree. The next is experiential learning activity. The first question is A. Name the following. The first question is, the largest snake in the world found in South America. The answer is anaconda. So second question is, the forest where all the trees do not shed their leaves at the same time. The answer is evergreen forest. Third question is, the region between 10 degree north to 10 degree south of the equator. So answer is equatorial region. Fourth question is, the agriculture practice mostly followed in the equatorial region. The answer is shifting agriculture. The fifth question is, the land of dense forests receive the highest amount of sunlight on earth due to its. The answer is location near the equator. So next question is B. Find out the names of 10 animals found in the equatorial region in the word search. So there are 10 animals found in the equatorial regions are in hints. anaconda, chimpanzee, antelope, lemur, macaw, sloth, gorilla, bison, boa, turtle. Also in colored. So there are some life skills also. Forest could be conserved in the following ways. First is we should never waste paper. Paper is manufactured by cutting down trees. So second is every time you came across any waste paper, keep it properly so that it can be sent for recycling later. So there is a map work also. On an outline of the map of the world, label and mark the equatorial rainforest. The outline map of the world where you can view and study. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos.